Hey, what's going on, guys? In my previous video I have created a coding for JBox, actually checkbox, J checkbox. What does it do is, let's say you typing something, and if you select bold, it will become the sentence become bold. If you select italic, it will become italic, something like that. I didn't complete that program. I'm going to complete it right here. Until this one I typed it in my last video. Here, if you watch my last video, you may see an error here. The handler class, I created an object for handler class. This is a handler class, and handler class handler is equal to new handler class. That's an object. But you may see an error message because I forgot to type the class after private. After that you have to type class. When you type class, it will go away. Now here we are seeing the little error. When we continue typing in the class, it will also go away. Okay, now let's go and continue. Here I'm going to finish the coding and I'm going to run this one, and also we are going to see the J checkbox. Okay, now let's go ahead and continue here. Here in this class, the handler class, I'm going to create an object called not object, basically method, public void item state changed, item state changed, items state changed, and then item event, and inside the curly bracket font is equal to null is just a location, it will bring it to middle. And here I'm going to put an if else statement, like if we check the bold box, what has to happen, if we check the italic box, what has to happen, all those things. Now if bold box is selected and for and we put double ampersand, and italic box is selected, italic box dot is selected, we are gonna give the font is equal to new font serif, and here I'm going to say font is bold, plus font dot italic 14. Okay, now what this is basically, if the we are going to have two boxes, basically we are going to have a bold box and an italic box. If the user select the both of them, it's going to pop up a screen asking which one to choose, like you're going to see a checkbox. So when you select bold box and an italic box, the font is going to be bold and italic. That's what it's basically saying. And the next thing is else if statement. We are going to have three more choices. Else if bold box is selected, if bold box is selected, we are going to have font that is equal to new font, and that should be bold. So serif font dot bold 14. Okay, now if the bold box is selected, the text has to be bold. That's this one, and I'm copy this one and paste it, and gonna do the same thing for italic as well. If the box is selected italic, it should turn into italic. So this one should be italic box is selected, and here this is font dot italic. Okay, and if none of them are selected, we just have to leave it plain. So that's our last statement. Else font is equal to new font, here serif font dot plain 14. Okay, now we are done with this one, and the last one is tf dot set font, here font. Okay, now we are done with this. There's no error, and in the main function, make sure you type this this one. Here we created object for the class we have. This is my GUI class. I created an object for that, and I set the size for 300 200, and then I set the visible for true. Okay, you have to set all these things. After you set this one and run this code, you will see a pop-up like this. Okay, you will see a pop-up like this. Here it says this is the sentence, and if you choose bold, the sentence become bold. If you select italic, the sentence become italic. If you select bold and italic, it's gonna become bold and italic. If you don't select both, it's just gonna be a plain sentence. That's what we created. That's the J checkbox program. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys on my next video.